Love and light, beautiful people. This is your teacher student, intuitive realist, and I came back to do part 3 for our numerology series. Let me put on my microphone. Microphone is clipped. I hope that you guys can hear me. So first we're going to do part 3. This is going to be addresses and telephone numbers. And so your addresses, they determine on the encounter that you have during a stay in a house or a business, like an establishment. So the address that we're going to use is an address that we are all familiar with. So we're going to use the address of Disney World. Their address is 1375 East Buena Vista Drive. So about the addresses. So we're not going to look at the East Buena Vista Drive because they share that, that street with everybody. Your street name is something that you share with the people that are on your street. Say that you stay on Pledge Street, and everybody that's a part of Pledge Street is going to share Pledge Street's energy. So we're going to be looking at a well-known business that people have probably, if you haven't been there, you have definitely seen this place on TV. They even have their own channel. So we're going to do Walt Disney World. So what we're going to focus on is the 1375. So 1375, your number of your address is going to be the most important because that's your personal number for your address, and you're going to be experiencing those energies in that address. So this is how you're going to do it. 1 plus 3 plus 7 plus 5. For those of you on YouTube, I'm going to write it 1 plus 3 plus 7 plus 5. Okay, remember we said that the address was 1375, and this is how you're going to break it apart. 1 plus 3 plus 7 plus 5. So we add all of that up, we get a 15, okay? Remember, we have to break down the double digit numbers. So 15, 1 plus 5 equals 6. So we're going to look at, we're looking at Walt Disney World, and Walt Disney World came up to a 6, and we know that number 6 is the number of family oriented, community conscious, family vibes, and that's what we see, and that's what Walt Disney World is. It's a place where you can enjoy activities with your family, where they have family material, family oriented things. It's just a place for family, for kids, to explore and to have fun, and to, they have different rides, they have different cartoon characters. It changes with whatever the new cartoon that is in. It pretty much focuses around kids and family. So and trust me, they know what they're doing when they get these businesses. They definitely do this numerology just to make sure what type of business they're going to get, what type of customers they're going to attract. Is this business going to be what is the word, materially okay with this certain address. And so let's start on the telephone numbers. This is not going to be too long, as the addresses and telephone numbers aren't that hard as in doing your numerology chart. So telephone numbers. Okay, so your telephone number indicates the contacts and communications that are channeled through this number. The first 3 digits of the area code and the first 3 digits of your number are unimportant, because like I said about the address, your street name, you don't have to verify that or break that down in numerology, because you share that street with other members of that community. And that's the same with your phone number. Your area code is something that you share with that area, okay? 904 is my area code. So I share the area code with Duval, with Jacksonville, okay? And the first three digits of my number, you know, there are other people within Duval that share that number as well. So that's why that number isn't important either. What we're gonna focus on is the last four numbers. So I came up with a phone number. I found this phone number. It's not my phone number, so don't even try to call it. Okay, so we have 6143. So this is the last four digits of a telephone number, 6143. So we're going to do just like how we did our address. We're going to add this up. 6 plus 1 plus 4 plus 3. Okay, just like this. A number sentence, pretty much. So 6 plus 1 plus 4 plus 3 equals 14. Now we have to break up that 4, and 1 plus 4 equals 5. So that number is going to have a 5 energy connected to it, which is the number 5. It's a great number for salespersons. It's a great money for someone who is versatile. It's someone who is a promoter, to be able to juggle many projects at one time. It's a traveler's number, and this number could also distract you with love of sensual pleasures and quick gratifications. So watch out for just receiving calls for getting them one night stands or them quickies. Moving along. So let's look at numerology in words. So words carry an energy with it too, not just based off of the word, but the words, words, the letters and the numbers, they have a distinct connection. So let's do love. We're going to do love and we're going to do hate, and they're going to do some other words, okay? We're not going to do that many words. It's only like 6 or 7 words. So first is love, and we're going to do the expression number for love. And remember, the expression number reveals your characteristics, your talents, and it's calculated by adding all the numbers in the word. So the expression number for number 9 for love. Wow. The expression number for love is 9, which reveals the humanitarian vibes, the universal love, self-sacrificing. When you love, sometimes you're self-sacrificing, and love has that humanitarian vibes, which is you are also concerned for others. Now, the heart desire for love is. The heart desire is what's closest to your heart, is your underlying motivation, and it's calculated by adding the vowels of any word. So the heart desire for number 11 is 11. No, the heart desire for love is number 11, which it reveals the sensitive nature and need for harmony and the connection with source. So combine all of that together, and that pretty much represents love. Love is about humanitarian, is about self-sacrificing. Love is concern for others. The heart desire is what's the thing. Well, we're not going to say that love has a heart, has the heart, but you know what I mean. It's the closest thing to, the motivation of what drives love, pretty much. So number 11, it reveals sensitive nature. When you're around people that you love, sometimes you can be not intimidated, but you can love this person, that you can respect them so much, and it's kind of like, how am I trying to put this in words? It's kind of reveals sense. It's kind of like, that one on this person. Okay, I have a good. Okay, sorry, that was my alarm again, but I have a good example. Okay, say you're around somebody and like you look up to this person, and you look up so much to this person that when you're around this person, like, and you love them so much and you have so much respect for them that you're not gonna do nothing to upset them. That's pretty much what I'm talking about. So let's get to hate. The expression number for hate is number 7, which is a karmic debt number. Karmic debt numbers are 13, 14, 16, and 19. I don't think I went into detail about karmic debt numbers, but I will definitely do that. The karmic debt number 7 reveals isolation, being cold, clinical, and self-sacrificing, lacks compassion, So the heart desire is number 6, which reveals a need to control others, which is the dark side, the number 6, overbearing and smothering. So, hate is kind of like, like I said, it's that karmic debt number. And hate, it reveals isolation when people are hateful, or when, yeah, when people are hateful, sometimes they're isolated, sometimes they're cold, they lack compassion, and the underlying motivation is that they want to control others. It's like, even though this person hates you, they still want to control you, pretty much. You get what I'm saying. So river, the heart desire is 5, which 5 is about movement, freedom, dynamism, and change. And that's what a river is. A river moves constantly. A river is always moving upstream or downstream. So the expression number for river is 9, which it reveals that it gives itself for the well-being of others. There go to 9 again. The number 9 is all about humanitarian. Okay, number 9 is all about giving, self-sacrificing, about giving yourself for the betterment of the whole. So we're going to look at tree. Tree heart desire is number 1, which reveals its strong independence and will to survive. And you can look at the tree and also see that number tree stands like a number 1. It stands straight up. And the tree also can remind us how no matter what the weather conditions are or is, a tree always know how to stand firm and stay grounded. Always. No matter what's going on, you don't really see a lot of trees being knocked down, when there's turbulent weather. So the expression number is 3, which reveals the ability to communicate both spiritual power and beauty. So these are the other words that I came up with that I did. So we're going to look at war. We're going to look at the heart desire for war, which is the number 5. And is that a karmic debt? Yep. You see do you recognize all of the words that like have the negative connotations? Like hate has a karmic number of 7. Now we're looking at war has a karmic number of 5. So the heart desire in 5 reveals independence, standalone, and overpowering. And we definitely know that in war there's only one person fighting against the other person, and this war can be fought over independence. Maybe one side wants more independence, maybe one side wants more power, maybe one side wants to stand alone and want these people that they're fighting to leave them the fuck alone. So that's pretty much what war is. Personality number reveals your true nature, and it's calculated by adding the vowels of any word. So the personality number for war is 14, which is broken down to a 5, which is also another karmic debt number, and it reveals the need to maintain a balanced order in life and to establish your own emotional stability. So that's something that it's like what it's kind of like. Okay, let me see. I'm not gonna say the word war. It's like that's what the person has to learn in being in war. You have to learn how to maintain balance and not to get too upset or too happy about anything, and establish your own emotional stability. Sometimes we're emotionally immature. Sometimes we react emotionally and make decisions off of emotions, and sometimes that's not always beneficial, but we're going to talk about that. We'll have a discussion about mental health, emotional health, and all of that. So friend, the heart desire is 5, which reveals new experiences, communication, versatile, freedom. And the reason why number 5 can be also be considered a karmic debt is because sometimes we have friendships where we may think this friendship is supposed to last forever, when sometimes we are in friendships or we come across people and call them friends, when this person is supposed to be in our life to teach us something, like a karmic. They're supposed to come in our life and teach us something. Some of these people that we call friends may break our heart and may hurt our feelings, but it was all for the betterment and for us to be able to grow, for us to be able to have new experiences. I'm not saying everybody that comes in your life, but it's time to start paying attention and know which is a friend and who is not. Okay, we're not going to put any other titles on this. You can call them family, that's a title, yeah, but is it a friend or is this a karma that I have to learn something from? That's what we need to learn how to differentiate. Okay, and knowing somebody, let's not put a value or time frame on a friend. Okay, you can know somebody for 25 years and they can stab your ass in the back as if you have just met them yesterday. So we're not even going to do that no more. Okay, because that's not even that's not even important no more about how long somebody have known anybody, okay? So just pay attention to if that person is really a friend and meant to be in your life for the long haul. Is this person a karmic? Are they meant to teach me something when I'm supposed to learn from this person and let them be on their way, let them move on with their life so they can possibly teach others? So dolphin, I love dolphins. So the heart desire for dolphin is number 15, which breaks down to a 6. It reveals nurturing, loving, family, and they are extremely loyal. Dolphins are extremely loyal, and they're family oriented. SeaWorld, I think they have SeaWorld, and those are dolphins that they let the kids come in and pat the little dolphins and they swim with them. The personality number, which is a 27, break that down to a 9, which is the performer. They are graceful and they are elegant, which is perfect for a dolphin, okay? So I want you all to play with some words and see what you come at. Do your name, do some words, do your kids' names, do your businesses. But these are like fun that I wanted to come on and share with you all. This is not going to be too long, and my music supposed to play before these videos, okay? I don't know if you all are hearing my music play on the other end, but it definitely supposed to be I definitely linked my Spotify account to my Anchor so that I can play music for you all. But I don't think that's happening. Definitely don't think that is happening. And okay, yeah. Um, what I was about to say. So I hope that you guys hear it. I hope that you guys watch this all the way to the end. I appreciate you all for joining me. Have a great day or evening. I said this on my other channel that even though we are in this quarantine in the house, I suggest that people, open up your windows, let some fresh air, let some fresh breeze through so that you can just clear out some energies. And I hope that you all enjoyed this. I'll see you next time in the part. I'm gonna see what's the next part that we're gonna do. But like I said, I really don't know how long this series is gonna be. I'm gonna try to keep it under 10 parts. But I appreciate you all. Have a great day. Love yourself. Love each other. And peace.